Hello everyone, this is Running Empty Food Review. Pizza. Pizza. That it is. Nothing more. I'm not here to deceive you. I'm not here to trick you. I'm not here to fool you and make it look like I'm reviewing something other than pizza. I'm not. I'm just reviewing pizza. Alright. What type? It's a DiGiorno. DiGiorno pizza. Original Rising Crust. So what it is, it's the original. Not some knockoff. It's the original Rising Crust. Supreme pizza. Didn't we already review like 5 Supreme pizzas? Yeah, we did. Not gonna lie to you there. But this pizza has sausage, pepperoni, red peppers, green peppers, onions, black olives. So it's the olives really, and a couple other things. Sausages are made with pork and chicken. Pepperoni made with pork, chicken, and beef. Remember, you got your bold new sauce. Now with more herbs and spices. It's not delivery, people. It's DiGiorno. Always gotta make sure that point is clear. This is not delivery pizza. It's DiGiorno. DiGiorno original rising crust are the original. Our self-rising crust has big, juicy toppings that are paired with our signature sauce for the fresh and baked taste that can only come from your very own home. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Baking instructions are as follows. Preheat and bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep pizza frozen while preheating. Move the pizza from box cardboard. Place it on the center of a rack and bake for 22 to 25 minutes. We bake this for 24 minutes. Anything else that needs to be said? No? Good to remember, make DiGiorno pizza just one of a variety of foods you enjoy each week. A perfect combination is one slice, fresh salad, and great company. Well, we got, we're gonna eat the whole pie. We got, some Monster Energy drink, and, we got the company of, my suit, right? So, yeah, we're all set. Nice. Hit the floor and then glide it a little bit, like a little snake, you know? Something you really don't get to compare a pizza box to that often, so. Alright. Well, here it is. It's the Supreme Pizza. And this time it's got every topping known to mankind on it. Of course, pepperoni prominently displayed here, front and center. It's also got the olives. Now, olives, I mean, usually when you think of olives, you know, I mean, people get them. Some people try to associate them with old folk. And, you know, I can't say I'm really a big fan of olives. I've almost never had them. Never by choice. But we got them. Well, we had no choice here. So we'll eat them anyways, and we'll see what we think. Alright, well, we're eating. About 11:13 p.m. This is my meal. This is my dinner. Whatever you want to call it. Went to the dentist today. This is filmed actually the day after the Twinkies review. Went to the dentist today. Went fine. I had to check everything out, and they said, no, you can't eat for a good 35 minutes. Well, that was like 6 hours ago. Well, my mouth isn't a disaster. You'd think from all those energy drinks, right? It is, but it's not. I still got to go back for another couple of appointments, but nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. I'm gonna complain right now. The sausage is just, I can't say I really like the flavor, so we're picking that piece off. Just something about that sausage. I don't know, people. Oh boy. we're almost done with this, and we'll stop our little chatter, and then we'll review it. Let's eat this olive. It's just been calling my name. Upgraded to paper towels. DiGiorno Supreme Pizza. Well, what's there to say about it? Number one is rising crust, of course. I think I said that like 5 times minimum. So, of course, the pizza itself is a little bit doughy. Right? Doughy deep dish, but it's not really deep dish, it's rising crust. Doughy nonetheless. That being said, of course, it's doughy, right? I think that's a bit redundant on my part. The sauce is another interesting characteristic. Of course, it's their bold new sauce. And yes, it was bold. No lies there. The sauce itself, though, reminded me almost of that marinara sauce that they used on the Italian-style pizza, right, of days past that we reviewed. With that, in that regard, the sauce itself had more of a sweeter taste. I don't know if it always does. And my taste buds and mouth is just completely shot. But this sauce had a bit of a sweeter taste. And that's a pleasant, a positive characteristic. Likewise, of course, the onions and peppers, right? All those little peppers that's on there. Those tiny little red and green peppers. They're fine. No comments on them. They're there. They fulfill their purpose to their best, right? And no comments. They did their job. As for the pepperoni, pepperoni is average, right? Not too spicy, not too salty. It's covered in seasoning, and that seasoning, as it always does, is useless. It doesn't do anything. What complaint do I have? Well, I got a beef, right, with this sausage, if you want to say that. What's the problem with it? Well, for whatever reason, I mean, most of the time I have no issues with the sausage on the DiGiorno pizzas. But for whatever reason, the sausage on this pizza, maybe it's because of the sweeter sauce, maybe it's just because, well, the way everything is, but for whatever reason, it casts out this more, not quite bitter, it's definitely an off-tasting flavor that completely just clashes with everything else on the pizza. And that could lead to an unpleasant, really, experience, right? If you have a whole mouthful of that sausage, it could really lead to an unpleasant experience. It completely clashes with all the sauce and everything in this pizza. So that is one thing that can detract here. Other than that, though, you saw I talked about the olives on this pizza, and the olives themselves really aren't any problem. I was a bit worried about them actually, and not the sausage, but the olives are absolutely fine. Even a little bit of a hint of sweetness in them, if you will, and I was a bit worried about them, but pleasantly relieved to find out that they were better than expected. Right? That's pretty much all that there is to this pizza. Anything else to mention? Well, price-wise, alright, now these pizzas, as many of them are sold in stores nationwide. Could be supermarkets, could be even little convenience stores. So, price has a tendency to vary. These pizzas can go anywhere from $8 to $11, depending on the store, location, even the people just selling them. So, price does vary, but usually between the $8 and $11 range. And with that being said, factoring in price and taste, this pizza does have ups and downs. Some good qualities, some bad. So, factoring that in, out of 10, it is still more of a pleasant experience, but that sausage really does detract, and there is a lot of sausage on this pizza. So that being said, we're going to have to give this a 6.8 out of 10, simply because overall it's an alright pizza, but the sausage just completely clashes with the sweeter sauce, and can lead to an unpleasant experience. Well, thank you for watching. This is Running Empty for the review of your host, the Report of the Week. Today we reviewed DiGiorno's Rising Crust Supreme Pizza. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Take care.